All right, in this lesson, we're going to learn how to recover the master database. Well, actually, we're going to learn how to restore the master database. And we're going to make the assumption that we can start the SQL Server instance. All right, something's happened. We can still start the SQL Server instance, but we have to restore the master database. And we're going to take the easy approach to doing that, or the easier approach. All right, so let's take the step of backing up the master database, because we all should be backing up all of our system databases, just like we're backing up our user databases. So let's go ahead and do that. All tasks, back up. You can see I've already done that a few times. So let's go ahead and do that. That's the one we will restore. Let's open up the command prompt. Let's pull it to the middle so we can see it. Let's pull up Notepad, because you know I like to write all this down. So restore master, with the caveat that the instance can be started. All right, so let's net stop our instance. All right, it stopped. Up here it should change in a second to red. No, it stopped. So there it is, red. Now we're going to start it in single user mode. Again, these are in order. Right click, copy, edit. I'm going to paste that. Let's bring that up. And now we're going to connect to the instance, all right, using SQL CMD. Remember our tool to be able to manipulate SQL Server via the command line. So again, edit, paste. This really is the easy way to do this. And here we are. We are now in our CMD mode. So now we want to make sure we're in the master database. Use master, hit enter, hit go, hit enter. All right, so we're in the context of the master database. Now we're going to restore the master, and this is the location that I just copied it from. All right, that's the backup location of the file we just backed up at the beginning of the lesson. And here is with replace. We're just going to replace the master database. I'm going to copy this. Again, edit. We're going to paste. So restore it. Let's hit enter. What happened? Well, we need to hit go, enter. All right, there it is. It processed the master file, and everything looks good. All right, so, and it kicked us out, right, of SQL CMD mode. So let's go back and start the database without the M switch. Great. Let's see. Are you going to start? And we have indeed started it. Right, there it is. So let's take a look at the master database when the create date was, and we can see it was created on 9/22, because that's when, at the beginning of the lesson, we took our backup. So everything worked. Now this is really a best case scenario to restore the master database, right? Because oftentimes you won't have the luxury in a critical outage to be able to do this. Your master database won't be online, and you'll need to recover that database. And that's more critical and a little uglier, and we'll talk about that in a minute.